Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be testing out some new makeup and just chatting while I put on new stuff and trying things out. I do have the new Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette that is on my eyes today and looks beautiful. The Tatcha Powder, one of the new Huda Beauty cream lipsticks on my lips today, and the KVD Beauty Good Apple Foundation. So I will be trying these out. That is what is on my face today. So I hope you'll stick around and keep watching to see how I feel about these products. Just before we jump into it, if you have not already, I hope you will click that subscribe button. I'm still working on posting on time during my schedule that I would like, but I will try to at least post 3 videos a week. Currently, schedule's out the window, but I'm doing my best to keep on track, so just be patient with me and hopefully stick around and click the bell so you know when I post a video. Alright, without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so let's get started. So, I have already put on my brows because I don't have a new brow product. I'm trying to finish up this goof proof that I found in my drawer that's almost completely used up, but realized that I need to use this up, especially because it's drying out and I don't want to waste that last little bit. So I just put this on my brows. I did already prime my face with Tatcha the Silk Canvas. You know, I really don't use this enough. I've used it a few times, but not really that often. So I decided, whip it out, use it, especially because we will be trying the new Tatcha Powder. So I wanted to use the primer and the powder and see how that works. But first, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Bare Skin to prime my lids, set it down with some of this Charlotte Tilbury highlight powder in this little palette. Can we see that? Yeah, there we go. So I'll use the highlight side to powder down my crease, and then we will use the Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. Gosh, this is beautiful. I just can't get over how pretty this is. So I just wanted to play around with this and give you my first thoughts. Well, how's everybody doing? You know, I am still just trying to play catch up with my life. School is still in full swing right now. Standardized testing ends this week for the kids. Thank goodness. I am so ready for us to be finished with standardized testing. It's just been stressful on the teachers, stressful on the kids, and this was not the year to do standardized testing, but that's my opinion. So luckily that will be over by next week, and then we have 2.5 weeks after that. So we have 2 weeks of actual teaching and then 1 week of finals. And I know I can't wait, the kids can't wait. We're all just burnt out. Somebody was telling me the other day, I'm just gonna blend out my concealer now. Somebody was telling me the other day that it's not just teacher burnout at the end of the year that we usually get. Now people are experiencing pandemic burnout where, you know, the pandemic's just been a lot. We've had to adjust our lives, which is fine, keep everybody safe. But also, there's just been a lot of arguing and a lot of expectations out there and people on different sides of this argument of whether we should care about other people or not and whether we should wear masks or not. And, you know, it's just become a lot. So I completely understand the whole idea of pandemic burnout. You know, this year's just been a lot for everybody. We've lost people. I've lost somebody close to me this year, and it was just really hard to get that news. And other people have lost family members to COVID or to other illnesses, and it's just been a tough year. So I think we are all ready for everybody to get vaccinated. Hopefully you're thinking about getting vaccinated. I know some people aren't. I have been vaccinated. My husband just got his final vaccination on Thursday last week. And so we've just been, I mean, he was pretty sick for a couple days. And then after that, he's just fine now. And we're just enjoying being vaccinated. We're still being safe. We're still being cautious. we're still not just going out like it's normal. I don't know if life will ever go back to normal. People keep saying, oh my gosh, things are finally getting back to normal. And I think we're going to have to adjust our lives. They keep putting out all these documentaries and talking about how there are different diseases out there that we've never been exposed to. And this could be a problem again if we don't change our ways. So just interesting tidbit of information, thought process, things like that. All right, so now I'm trying to decide what kind of color story I want to do. So we'll do a pink and blue look. So I'm gonna put cotton candy in my crease and then kind of deepen that with Joker. And then I'm gonna use snow cone in the middle of my lid. And then maybe I'll blend it out a little bit with fun to mime. I see, fun to mime. So let's see how this goes. I know people want things to get back to normal, but I don't know if they ever will. I think this is our new normal. I think we're just gonna have to adjust. And I definitely believe in the pandemic burnout. Like last year was just a lot of, you know, life stress, political stress. We're just kind of burnt out from it all. We just want things to seem a little less intense, maybe the country be a little less divided. So we all have to just kind of work towards that, and hopefully things will get better. For now, I'm dealing with my burnout, counting down the days until summer, and just trying to keep the kids engaged. You know, it's really hard for them right now. Some of them are back in school, some of them are still at home, and hybrid is completely new to me, teaching some kids at home and some in school. It's just been an adjustment, and I always feel like I'm either neglecting the kids in the classroom because I'm focusing on the kids online or vice versa. And it's just difficult to navigate right now. So I think we're all pretty tired. We're all ready to finish off the year. So I've planned fun/educational things for the next few weeks and just kind of ease them into summer. And then I have told everyone, because people keep asking me, oh, are you going to teach summer school? I am never going to be that person unless we absolutely need the money. Luckily, I'm in a financial situation where I do not have to work over the summer. Now I'm taking Joker and deepening out the outside and kind of blending it into the crease. I will never teach summer school unless absolutely needed. And people think, oh my gosh, I can't believe you don't want to teach. And teachers have such great benefits because they're off during the summer. When in reality, it's like we're dying for most of the year. We're putting in 60, 70-hour work weeks. I know my department meets on weekends sometimes. We have team calls on weekends. We used to plan and create handouts and things like that on weekends. So the school year is kind of cramming a year's worth of work into 10 months instead of 12. And then, yes, we get some of those breaks, but a lot of the times we're working on getting caught up over the breaks. You know, that's why teacher burnout is such a thing and why there's so many, why there's such a teacher shortage right now, because you just can't find people who want to put in this amount of work, and I get it, it's a lot. So, you know, just be nice to your teachers. You never know what they're all going through, what they're dealing with, and how much work they're putting in. I did not realize how much work. I mean, student teaching prepared me, but I didn't realize how many meetings I would have, how many planning sessions I would have. It was just a bit of a shock. And I'm hoping maybe next year, since we have put so much work into online learning and having our assignments online, that it will cut down that work next year, but who knows? Who really knows? I'm definitely planning on becoming more technological in the classroom, as in most of the assignments will stay online next year, and forcing kids to use the computer more, because I just noticed that a lot of kids don't have basic computer skills that I had as a kid. Like in high school, I had a student email. I checked it daily. I downloaded my Word documents and emailed them to myself, and then I would print them off at school to turn them in. And I notice kids don't know how to send themselves pictures from their phone, or how do I send myself a Word document, or how do I upload this document? And it was just kind of shocking to see so many kids not understanding how to use technology. So that's kind of my big thing, my big takeaway from the pandemic is I need to teach the kids how to be more reliant on technology. And okay, if you can make a TikTok video and edit it and all that nonsense, then you can obviously learn how to download a Word document and find it. So I want to teach the kids those skills. So now I'm going to take snow cone and just put that in the middle of my little lid here. Also, I've noticed that makeup just seems to not be as interesting these days. I don't know if like priorities changed, or because of the pandemic, we're going away from full glam and it's more, here's another tinted moisturizer, here's another whatever you will have, you know, lip balm, lip gloss, really minimalist makeup. So I think we're going away from the full face, which is nice and kind of sad at the same time because I love full glam personally. Oh, I really like this eye look too. This is fun. You know, I was on the fence because I never want to pay that much money for an eyeshadow palette. But luckily, one of my very best friends said that he owed me a birthday present from last year and that he would buy it for me if I really wanted it. And I did. I just didn't want to spend that kind of money. And didn't want to explain to my husband that I spent $129 on an eyeshadow palette. So this was one of the things I purchased in the Sephora VIB sale with my friend's money and that discount. It was great. I'm still learning how to blend everything out and look at the camera. It's very difficult. Okay, so now I'm just going to take that cotton candy shade and kind of blend this all together. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now. And now we're going to get into base. And okay, this product I'm so fascinated by. So this is the KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I've swatched it, but that's it. And I just want to know if it's worth it. Like, I was so fascinated by this, and I asked on my Instagram, would anybody be interested in seeing me try this out? And a bunch of people said, oh, well, I think KVD is kind of dead. And then all of a sudden, I was hearing, oh, have you seen the most talked about foundation on TikTok? I was like, really? TikTok is our go-to for makeup tips now? That's news. So, yes. Apparently TikTok is now the authority for makeup. I mean, it's TikTok. Okay, no, I'm not going to use that brush. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics brush, and this is Love Foundation something. And then I guess I'll try half with a brush and half with a sponge. I don't know if this will work well with this sponge, so I'm just going to lightly tap in there. Oh, this looks like it's going to get dirty fast. Okay. And I got it in the shade Light 4, but I'm not 100% sure this is actually my correct shade. It looks a little light already, but we shall see. Definitely full coverage. Huh, actually, I don't think that's the worst shade match. All right, now let's do my forehead. Okay, so this is what it looks like on one side of the face. This is the brush side. This is my regular skin tone. I think it is matching pretty well. I think it's a little light. Yeah, it looks a little bit light, but we'll just bronze it up. It'll be fine. So now I'm going to take my sponge and just dip it in here. This is very unsanitary. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And then we'll just dot that on and see how the brush side looks, because I have not used this yet and I would like to know how it works. So far, it does feel a little dry. I'm not sure if I could say that, yes, this is good for people with dry skin. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Oh, wow. I feel like the sponge side is actually applying more full coverage than the brush side is. Okay, I look like a ghost. This is definitely not the correct shade. Definitely looking lighter up there than I am down here. Okay. Well, that's fine. Again, we will bronze it up. But it's not the worst. Alright. So far, this is fine. Now, for my Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer, I purchased this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I have been using it for a little bit now. I do pretty much like it. And I am in the shade 16N, Fair Light Neutral. So I'll just put a little there, a little there. Very nice. So, my summer plans. You'll notice that this will not be my background for a few weeks. I am gonna try to keep recording over the summer. I purchased a new laptop so I could continue with YouTube. I'm trying to learn the new editing software that I have on my new MacBook, but it's still a process because I'm used to using my desktop and using the editing software that my husband helped me find and purchase. And so I now have to learn a new one, and that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But I'm hoping that there won't be too many problems and I can continue with my YouTube. Oh, well, I didn't even go into where I'm going. So my mother lives in South Korea at the moment, and I am going to see her for 6 weeks. I'm very excited. I'm going to do some pre-filming so I don't have to worry about it, but I also want to record videos while I'm out there. I'm opening our new powder. Oh, it comes with a mini silk canvas. See, I knew I should have used my silk canvas primer with this. Now I'm excited. I'm glad I thought ahead. Oh, this is cute. So this is what it looks like. This is our little Tatcha Powder. Now we're going to take the sticker off. So yes, I am leaving. School ends the 19th. I am leaving May 20th. And then spending 6 weeks with my mom. And I will be quarantining, so there's going to be like 2 weeks of nothing. But I can talk about the quarantining process. Okay, so I'm just going to dump a little, can we focus? Dump a little powder in there. And I'm going to just powder my under eyes for right now, because again, this foundation's feeling a little dry. So, oh, that is nice. It's very blurry. So that's with the powder or without the powder? Oh, it's nice. I like that a lot. Okay. So I'll be quarantining for 2 weeks at my mom's house, and then after that, I will be traveling and seeing some different places in South Korea, going to Seoul, things like that. Because I want to see how this powder works, I am going to try to just brush it lightly all over my face. I'm not going to use too much here, but just to see if it changes anything. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I need the break. I need to get away. So this will all just be really nice and enjoying and relaxing. But I still want to keep up with my YouTube, really start growing it some more. So I'm planning on doing some vlogs while I'm there, some Korean product reviews, things like that. And I'm planning on keeping up with my project pan. So I plan on packing all my project pan items. When that video might not, yes, that video is already up. So I want to keep up with my project pan, keep doing those updates. I am bringing my Pan Those palette, so I can just continue with those. So they might not be as exciting, but it'll still be nice. I just have to figure out how I'm going to do my lighting. Probably going to pack my ring light here and then, you know, work it out. So this is definitely too light, but it's still nice. And this powder does feel really nice on my skin, especially under my eyes. I like this powder a lot. Would recommend this powder. Okay, so now let's finish the eyes. I am going to do a winged liner in a minute, but for now, I really want to blend that blue shade out. Okay, so we're going to take Fun to Mime right there, and blend that out on my lower lash line. See how we feel about that. I'll be in Korea for 6 weeks, doing some traveling. My brother's coming with me this time. Usually he's never been. So the last 2 summers I've gone to see my mom. Last year she was having surgery and needed somebody. I wasn't going to go because of COVID. But then they told her that she needed surgery and somebody had to be with her for 2 weeks, and she was kind of in a panic, like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of the hospital. I'll probably call a friend and just pretend that I have somebody helping me out around the house for 2 weeks. And I said, absolutely not. I will be there. And then that's how I spent last summer in Korea. Because me coming from America, she had to quarantine, which was unexpected. So I got there a few days before her surgery was originally scheduled, but then that changed because of us quarantining. So once her quarantine was over, we had another 2 weeks before they could schedule her surgery. So we did do some sightseeing, some fun things, because I mean, quarantined, we might as well. And everything was good. Oh, this isn't a new one. This is the Yuzi eye-opening liner, and I'm just gonna put this on real fast and then come back. And some lashes. I'll put this on and some lashes, and then I'll come right back. Okay, lashes are on. Mascara is on. I just used the L'Oreal Bambi mascara for these today, and this is our completed eye look. I love that. Oh, this looks so nice. I cannot get over how nice this looks. Okay, I'm in love with this. Hey, focus, focus. There we go. Okay, so now let's do bronzer, blush, and highlight. So for bronzer, I'm just going to use my Charlotte Tilbury because I don't really have a new bronzer. With my bronzer brush here, and we'll just do this and see how that works out. I don't use this very often. I know I bought it during the last 4 VIB sale, but still not using it as often as I should. Oh, which is crazy because it looks so nice. So a little too much, but we'll blend that out later with the sponge. I love to, if you ever put too much powder on, you just blend it out with a sponge or a finishing powder, and it looks great. And then a little on the jawline, do a little over here, whatever's left over. Oh, like right there, sometimes too much. Hairline, cheeks, blending it out. I'm really getting into lashes these days. Like, I used to hate them because I couldn't put them on, and I still really can't put them on very well. But, you know, I kind of love them now. They're just kind of fun. Like, ooh, look at my pretty lashes. But also, I still can't really put them on very well. Okay, so then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of go over the areas I put that bronzer on because I put too much. Now for blush. I do have this, and if you saw my haul video in January, you'll know that, or was it February? I don't remember. Anyways, my mom purchased this for me. I begged her for it and then got it here. Haven't used it. So I thought, why not use this? So this is the Innisfree Jeju Color Picker Camilla Blooming Blusher. It's got this pretty flower design on it. Just a nice little light pink blush. I'm going to use my Colourpop blush and pop that on. So we were talking about how, yes, I'm going to keep uploading videos because I want to continue my little YouTube. I mean, I don't think I'm going to become YouTube famous or anything, but this is my hobby. I like it. I like talking to people about makeup. It excites me that other people watch my videos and get excited about makeup, so yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to continue. I know I'm not the best with my upload schedule lately, and it's because my day job is a little hectic right now, but as often as I can, I will continue to upload videos and just, you know, be kind to myself. Try not to keep beating myself up that I'm not the perfect YouTuber. This is a work in progress. This is the first year I've ever done YouTube. This is technically like my second month, February, March, yeah. April will be my 3rd month of YouTube, and yeah, I sucked this month because work's crazy and I'm still getting used to things, you know, excuses, but still. That's a nice blush. I like that. And if you watched my Ulta recommendations for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, you will know that I have never tried Becca's Champagne Pop. I literally just took the little plastic out. So I will be trying this out today. So I will do the best I can with my YouTube, but you know, life just gets in the way sometimes. But I am making little improvements to get better at everything I'm doing in life. So I'm spending more time during the day, trying to get grades updated for my day job. I thought it is nice, and it does just blend in really well. I'm starting to see the hype about, yeah, I'm going to be that person. I'm starting to see the hype about Champagne Pop. But I took a big leap and decided to do something for myself. My husband and I decided. It was more long story, but I thought, you know, this is what we've been talking about for a while. Let's just do it. And it's not that exciting. But we hired a cleaning person, a cleaning woman to come to our house monthly and do the big major cleaning. And so I tidy up, I put everything away and organize everything, but she does the scrubbing and the vacuuming and everything, and we just have a big house with a lot of space and a lot of carpet, and it was becoming overwhelming. And every weekend, instead of relaxing, I'd think, oh my gosh, I just need to get all this done. I need to get the house cleaned. Can we just get this done? And it never got done. So, oh darn, I forgot. I was actually going to use one of these Kat Von D Everlasting Blushes. These were on sale for 50% off, and I had always wanted to try the shade Poppy because I thought it was unique, which I did not do. So this is what it looks like. I like the red tone, except it's not going to go with my eyes. Do I want to add this? Okay, so I got 2 shades. So instead of Poppy, let's just see how I like these, because I mean my blush is very light. I could add a little bit. So this is Rosebud. We'll try Rosebud. That's a little more matchy-matchy. It's a mauve color. We'll just try it. So yes, I now have a cleaning lady, and she is fantastic. She did an amazing job. She was here yesterday. And, oh, okay, that's a lot. So we're just going to get a blank brush and try to blend that out. That's a little pigmented. So yeah, she came and cleaned the house yesterday and vacuumed and did everything, and my house looks incredible. And last night, my husband and I went out for the first time since COVID, since a really long time, and because we both are now vaccinated. And it was just so nice. Like, the house was clean, we were able to go out, and I went out and I didn't stress about, oh my gosh, I should be cleaning, I should be working on other things, I should be grading. Like, all of that was off my plate, and that's why I'm sitting down and really excited to work on these videos today, because I just had everything off my plate. I finally could breathe again, which was such a nice feeling. Oh my gosh. So, you know, don't worry about what other people think. Like, it was weird for me to hire somebody to clean my house. Oh my gosh, people must think I'm privileged and whatnot, but, you know, I work really hard to get the little bit of money I have. You know, take advantage of that. Do whatever your mental health needs you to do. I was drowning, and finally I just decided enough is enough. Let's just do this. Let's just have somebody help. And it was just life-changing. It was great. So we will continue to have somebody come and clean our house every month, especially when I'm out of town, because I know my husband doesn't want to clean while I'm gone, so we'll have a cleaning lady. So I'm just using the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap. This is in my project pan because I have a new lipstick to try, and this is the Huda Beauty Cream Lipstick in the shade Angel, and I've heard great things about this. This is our shade here. I love the matte lipsticks, so I was really excited to try these shine ones. So I bought 2 in the recent Sephora sale, but only 1 showed up so far, so. So yes, looking forward to having somebody help me with the house, because it was just getting out of control, and I finally needed it off my worry list. Lips are lined. Now we will try this new lipstick. I know this video is all over the place. I cannot keep my train of thought for some reason. Oh. That goes really well with the lip liner. That's so nice. I probably would have gone for a brighter pink usually with this eye look, just to be loud. But this is nice. And it is glossy, hydrating, doesn't feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like it's slipping around, like I'm going to have to worry about it a lot. I mean, obviously it's creamy, so it might slip around, but it's not that consistency where it's so goopy and glossy that you have to worry about it all day. So I like this. So this is the finished look. I love it. So let's recap. This I still need to try. It's a little light, obviously, but with the bronzer it helped. So I'll just keep trying it out, see how I feel about it. Probably will be something I wear in the winter when I get less of a tan. I mean, not that I'm real tan right now, but I've been out in the sun a little bit. Okay, you know. So I'll just keep playing around with this and see how I feel about it. But for now, it's just okay. It's not that mind-blowing TikTok. Everybody needs to get this. I still feel pretty dry, and putting the powder on probably didn't help that. But as soon as I put that on my face, I could feel dry. So not the best. This lipstick, yes, loving this. This is lovely. Would recommend. And again, this is the shade Angel. The Tatcha Powder, I could see the blurring effect as soon as I put it under my eyes. So I would recommend this if you're looking for a new powder that you want to try and you're looking to blur some under eye lines and whatnot. I think this really works. And this Innisfree blush, I love. These Kat Von D blushes, they're very bright. I do like the color though. I can say I like the color. But just use a light hand. These you really can build up. This one is like, bam, color. So I'm kind of afraid to try this shade. But the rosebud shade is very nice and a mauve color, and it just looks real good. Oh, and the Tarte Creamy Concealer. If you did not like Tarte Shape Tape because it was too dry, this Ultra Creamy Concealer solves all your problems. This is the thing I wanted to see from Tarte, and now this might be my holy grail again. I don't know. I think Josie Maran's concealer is still a little bit superior, but I like this. I like this a lot. This would be my runner-up for ride or die products. And lastly, the piece de resistance, the palette that I am so excited to have. This, if you love color and you like making fun, bright looks, yes, absolutely. If you are somebody who only wears neutrals, don't buy this palette. Don't buy this. It is not for you. You're not going to enjoy it. Buy a beautiful neutral palette. There are so many out there on the market is what I was trying to say. But if you love colors, I was thinking of reorganizing this and putting like the blues in a line and the purple and pinks in a line and then the orangey shades in a line. I haven't done that yet, but I may reorganize it because I know sometimes looking at this, it's like, what do I do? But at the same time, I can see it, especially when you look at the swatches. I can see the color story. I can come up with looks. I just love it. So there's that. So that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you'll subscribe so you can stick around with me during my summer adventures and all the vlogs I will be posting. And I will see you in the next one.